I am here with the Native FEWS Alliance.
It's a multi-institutional group that's going to be asking the question, how do we bring Indigenous students to work on food, energy, and water systems?
Supporting tribal communities achieving their goals, their economic development, their tribal sovereignty.
Broadening participation of Native Americans in the geosciences, sustainable land and water resources,
Food sovereignty, diversity, equity, inclusion, and access.
Environmental stewardship of Indigenous lands.
It's a perspective that's lacking otherwise in STEM and more broadly in society. We, not just tribal communities, but we as humanity.
For the Native FEWS Alliance.
Welcome to the Native FEWS.
A lot of the stories out here help us better understand what was going on at that time in America. And it's one little snapshot of what was going on all around the West, of Native Americans being forcefully assimilated into Western culture, especially through their children. And what happened in those boarding schools? They were being forced to learn a different culture, a different language. Imagine if an army showed up and took your kids and put them in a school like that. How would you feel? So it's an incredible story. And it's something that connected the occupiers to this island, that story. They said, just like back then, right now, we are losing our identity and culture.
To make change because it's just. It's for your people. It's for the 7 generations to come. And it laps right over with the school systems that you're talking about that are not for us today.
The occupation started with a group of mostly Native American college students whose families or themselves had been relocated out to the San Francisco Bay Area, and they organized together to protest against what was happening to Native Americans on the reservations. They saw if they took over this island, it's the first thing people see, everybody in San Francisco sees it, and it would change what it was, this prison island, into a Native American symbol. I think it's the most important thing that happened out here on Alcatraz Island. What the occupiers did is spark a national movement. It revitalized Native American identity and culture. There's this exhibit here, which was put together to commemorate the 50th anniversary, is just a first step in our reinterpretation of Alcatraz Island. We are the only national park site in the country out of more than 420 national park sites that tells the story of a modern Native American movement.
just really amazing to see how the young people of that time really stood their ground to share, to just have their voices heard, because they faced so much oppression, and that courage and the will to try to make a difference and make it better for our people has really cascaded. And so I think that movement's still going on in a lot of different ways, and it's really inspiring to see